Hello everyone, if you are preparing for your CSA certification, this is a go-to video for you. Here we will refer to important questions which is important for your CSA preparation, and I will dig into few of the questions. So I will navigate for you into the instance and show you what this answer means and why this answer is correct. So you can get this PDF from the description below. Let's take this question. For example, when using the load data and transform map process, what is the mapping assist used for? Answer: mapping fields using a field map. Let's go to our instance and see what it means. If you are preparing for your CSA exam, definitely you will prepare for your interview. You should know in the instance how to navigate to different modules. Let's get started and see what this question and answer means. The question is related to mapping and loading data. So under load data, I am creating a table. Suppose cmdb Windows Server data. Okay, and dummy here. Source of the import, I have a file, so let's go and select your data file. You can see once we import the data, it is showing that okay, data is created, import is done, create transform map. So let's go. So table transform map name is data table, and the data there is related to Windows Server. So cmdb ci underscore win underscore server. This is a table, a target table where this data needs to be imported to. See, done. And now you can see you have two options: auto map matching fields or mapping assist. Since the question is related to mapping assist, we clicked on mapping assist. Mapping fields into the field map. This is your field map. Asset tag will be equal to asset tag. Name will match with this name. So now you understand what do they mean. So you have particular field name in your data and you want this field name to be mapped in your target Windows server so that you know that appropriate data is going to the particular field where you want it to go. CPU count will go to CPU count. So where will this be more important? So you can see here it is showing SR number. So normally name, asset tag will be mapped if you use automatic mapping assist also. Okay. But fields like SR number instead of serial number, which is given, needs to be checked if they are properly mapped. So here, this is how it will help you. You know that this particular field means this. So you have to map it like this. Serial number, like example manufacturer, it's the short form MFG. The system needs to know that this particular record corresponds to actually this field. So this is how you do the mapping. So now you know that mapping assist used for mapping the fields using a field map. Perfect. So now let's go to some other question where we can dig into and see what it means, what is the answer. Let's look into this question. In what order should filter elements be specified? Very simple. Filter elements, let's go to suppose sys underscore user table, and you need to add filter. So this is what it means. So when you're adding filter, you will choose the field, then the operator, and then the value. Let's pick other question like which of the following are the type of client scripts supported in ServiceNow? Let's go to client script. Under system definition, client script. You can see here on cell edit, on change, on load, on submit. Next, this is my favorite question. So, which one of the following is not a type of visual task board? Let's go to visual task board. And here you can see we have one board, guided board, freeform board, and data driven board. In the options, you have freeform, guided, correct. Data driven board means flexible board. So, number 3, feature is not a type of visual task board. So now let's look another question. When searching using the App Navigator search field, what can be returned? Very simple yet complicated question because the options are such that you have to think twice. So let's go and confirm that when we are in the App Navigator, we can see the apps, the modules, and if you mark something as favorite, you can definitely see your favorites here. But what you cannot see is history. So now you got your answers why we have chosen favorites. So let's move to the next question. Okay, this one. Which of the following can be customized through basic configuration UI 16 module? These are very confusing question. If you just have a look once, you will always remember. So let's go to basic configuration UI 16. And here you can see we have page header, browse tab title, time zone, date format, time format, banner text color, header background, navigation header footer, navigation background expanded items, module text color, border color, base theme. So these are the common ones that you see here. So all the color patterns are here if you have to learn it like that. Theme was here. Banner text, time format, date format, time zone, and browser tab title. So banner image, yes. Banner browser tab title, yes. System date format, yes. Form header size, I did not see anything related to size there. Record number format, no. Okay, there is date and time format, no record format. And there is nothing related to size here. Let's move to next question. What module in the Service Catalog application does the administrator access to begin creating a new item? So let me show you. It is create a new catalog item. It's maintain items. Okay. So next question, which of the following allows a user to edit field values in a list without opening the form? So if you're not opening the form and we want to edit something in any table, suppose user table, you can edit it by clicking on the list view. So we can use list editor. This is called list editor, and this was your option. Next question, which three variable types can be added to a service catalog item? Three variable types. They are all variable types, but for service catalog item, you have to remember. So let's go to just see maintain items. We go for service catalog. So let's go there. Let's select any. Scroll down under variables. You will see the types here. So these are the types available for variable. So we have select box, single text line. So select box, yes. We have yes, no, checkbox. We have checkbox. Correct. Let's see, multiple choice. We have multiple choice, multi-line text. So to make it easier for you, let me say a few things like yes, no is there, true and false is not there. So in that case, true and false, A, B, both are wrong. Done. Number 3, there is nothing called number list. So this is done. Nothing called number list. It's numeric scale, not number list. So 1, 2, 3, all are wrong. So next question, which section of the ServiceNow UI allows you to perform a global search? So it is not asking about modules and application first. So application navigator will not be the answer. List pane content frame, there is nothing like that. So in the banner, you can see here, you have global search. So your answer will be using the banner frame, we can do the global search. We can perform global search. So let's see another question. What is the primary application used to load data into ServiceNow? So when we were importing data, we have seen that we load data into the system using load data module under the system import set application. This is what they have asked for. Application name, which is used to load the data. This is another very simple question but very confusing. What icon do you use to change the label on a favorite? This is one of the common questions that is asked. So what icon is used to label favorites? So you can see when you have to label your favorites. So to change label on your favorite, you click on the pencil icon, edit your favorites. And here you can change the name of your favorites and then save. Let's look into another common and confusing question, that is what needs to be specified when creating a business rule. Choose 4. So let's go to business rule. And let's see what all things match our options. So we have to choose 4. Table fields to update. Of course, table name we have to give. Which field you need to update, you have to mention. who can run. Sorry, it's when to run, not who can run. So confusing option. Script to run. There is nothing called script to run. It's options. It is under the advanced section. So it is not an option to be chosen. Application scope, no. Update set. So UI update set, application scope. These three will definitely not come. Timing and condition to evaluate. Yes, we give timing here. So before, after, and conditions. We give our filter conditions here. So I hope this was more insightful and helpful to deal with this kind of question. So this will be our last question for this video. Which of the following steps can be used to import new data to ServiceNow from a spreadsheet? What was this step? If you remember, we started with load data. So definitely these cannot be the answers. So we started with load data, then we created the transform map. And the last that we have not done there was run transform map. So we start with load data, then we create the transform map, and then lastly we run transform. So these are your steps. So this is all about this video. There are many such questions. If you want help in a specific question, you can comment below. And if you want this PDF to prepare for your CSA exam, you can click on the link given in the description. All the best. Hello everyone. In this video, we will refer to important CSA exam questions and we will try to navigate and validate few of the answers. So let's dig into the first question. Before that, I would like to tell you, you can get this PDF from the link in the description below. Let's move to the first question. Reports can be created from which different places in the platform? Choose two. Answer is list column heading and view and run module. Let's navigate and see. So let us go to table sysuser dot list. Here in the list view editor, you can right click and see. You can create reports from here. Bar chart, pie chart, click on any, and this is how you get it. So this is one way of creating report, that is through the list column heading. And the next answer is view and run module. Let's see how. So let's navigate to view from application navigator. Scroll down. You can also type reports. So from reports, you can see view and run, and you can create a report from here. Now let's move to next question. Knowledge base search results can be sorted by which of the following? Choose three. The options here are very tricky because they are not named the way it is named in the portal, but I'll show you how it is named and why this particular will be the answer. So the answer is going to be popularity, relevancy, and number of views. Validate our answers. Let's go to knowledge, navigate to knowledge and see. In three ways it has been shown here. So in three ways it has been sorted. Popularity means the most featured ones. Relevancy, most used ones, most useful. And the third one, number of views. That is most viewed. So in this way, knowledge base articles are sorted. So now let's move to other question. What is the path an administrator could take to view fulfillment stage task list for an order placed by a user. So because the options are very close and very confusing, I will show you by navigating. So let's create a request and see what will be the answer. Suppose I've created this catalog and I'm going to try it. Name something and I'll just order now. So you can see the first thing after ordering is the request number. So obviously request number will be the answer and not the RITM or fulfillment number. After request number, it should be RITM and then we will check what should be the next one. Here you can see RITM. So let's go into the RITM number. And here you see the tasks are generated. So it will be request number, RITM number, and then the task number. Let's move to next question. Next question I have picked because this is very similar to what we have just done. What is generated from the service catalog once a user places an order for an item or service? We have just seen once you place the order, request number is generated. So a request is generated. So C is the answer. We have seen once we place the order, request number is the first thing that is generated. Perfect. Let's move to next question. Which of the following is used to initiate a flow? Go to process automation, flow designer. I chose this question to actually navigate and show you how you navigate to flow designer. And once you click on new, so this is also a very important question. How do you navigate to flow designer? So the first thing is we add a trigger. Start the flow to initiate the flow. Trigger is required. This is the first thing first. And the next important question is that you should remember is Flow Designer is under Process Automation application. So under Process Automation, there is Workflow Studio and Flow Designer. Let's move to next question. Next question. Where can admins check which release is running on an ServiceNow instance? So you can navigate to stats and here you see under stats, you will click on stats and you can see build name is Washington DC. So the answer is we use stats module on the instance to see which release is running. Moving on to next question. You are showing your customer a new form that you have created for their application. They would like to add a field to the form. Where could you do that? So answer will be right click on form header, select configure and select form layout. And the next one, that is the tricky one, click on the context menu, select configure and select form designer. So let's validate our answer. They have talked about modules, field class module, field and column module. If you click here, field, you can see there is nothing called field class module. There is table and fields, but there is no field class module. So context menu, yes. So this three bar here, this is known as context menu. These additional actions. So this is context menu. Click on context menu, configure form designer. Perfect. Or right click on the form header. So this is the form header. Right click, configure and form layout. So these two options are correct. Next question. What is a quick way to create a report from a list view. So here you see the option, click on filter breadcrumb, drag and drop on the report, create new module. Does not make any sense. This is not the answer. Click funnel, define filter, click create report. Click on funnel, give a condition. There is nothing called create report where you can click. Third is click context menu, create report. So this is context menu and there is nothing called create report here. So definitely this is not the answer. Apply filter, right click, select bar chart, apply filter, right click on the column header and create report. Let's see these two. So we have applied filter, we will right click on the column header. These are the column headers and there is no option called create report, but there is option called bar chart and pie chart. So you know the answer now. Answer is apply filter, right click on the column header, select bar chart. Next question, which icon would you double click to expand and collapse the list of all applications and modules? Answer is application icon. You see, this is how it looks. So when you click on application, you can get the view of the application and modules, not edit application, not star, and not funnel, of course. So next question, on the knowledge base record, which tab would you use to define which users are not able to write articles to the knowledge base? So this is a very important question, I would say, because here we do not have to use logic. We have to use the name of the related tab and see which related tab is correctly mentioned here, and also is the answer that user will not be able to use, not be able to write on that particular article. This is the knowledge base form. Here you can see the related tabs are can read, can contribute, cannot read, cannot contribute. So cannot contribute makes sense. If you add the user here, they will be able to see, but they will not be able to contribute. No modification, no writing. Can read is also same, can only read. So here you see in the options, there is read only mentioned and cannot contribute mentioned. There is no related tab named as read only. So not logic, but the name of the related tab needs to be considered. So cannot contribute will be your answer. So this is the name of the related tab and this can be used to restrict a user so that they are not able to write articles to the knowledge base. Next question. A department manager asks an analyst to build some reports. Where do you recommend the analyst will start? Report dashboard, self-service, definitely these are not the answers. Performance analytics, no. So the two answers that we will look for is reports getting started or reports create new. Let's navigate and see. Let's type reports and you can see the option is getting started also. Option is view and run and create new. Getting started is product documentation. So definitely this is not your answer. View and run and create new. These are the two ways to create new reports. So here, because view and run is not mentioned, no point of confusion. Reports create new will be our answer. Next question. A user wants to create a set of filter condition where they want to show records which satisfy two conditions. Both needs to be satisfied. So and operator or greater than these these three options is definitely not our concerns. Conditions are incidents where the state is closed, incidents where assignment group is network. After clicking the funnel icon, what should the user do? Okay, so the first one is suggesting click on run. The second one is suggesting press enter. Let's navigate and see. Incident. We have to go to table, click on funnel. That was the first step. So let me take any two conditions. And here you see if I press enter, nothing is happening. We have to click on run to run this filter. So you've got your answer. That first we will define the condition and then the second condition and then click on run. This is the end of this video. You can get the link to this PDF in the description below. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will talk about few of the more CSA commonly asked questions. We will navigate into the instance to validate some of the answers. So let's get started. How is a group defined in ServiceNow? Sys underscore user underscore group underscore type or sys underscore user underscore group. So let's type sys underscore user underscore group underscore type dot list. So this is group type and not the user group. Sys underscore user underscore group dot list. So these are your groups. So you can see this is your answer. A group is one record stored in the group sys underscore user underscore group table. Next question. What is a role in ServiceNow? A role is one record in the record sys underscore user underscore role table or user underscore sys underscore role table. Let's type user underscore role underscore dot list. There is nothing. Sys underscore user underscore role list. Here you go. So your roles table is sys underscore user underscore role. So this is your answer. Next question. Which one of the following is not a type of visual taskboard? Let's navigate to visual taskboard. Here you can see guided board, freeform board, and data driven. So data driven is your flexible board. So we have flexible board, freeform board, and guided board in the visual task board. Next question. Which code table in the ServiceNow platform provides a series of standard fields used on each of the tables that extend it, such as incident and problem tables? So this is our tables table. Let's search for incident. So incident is extended from task table. You can see here. Let's search for problem. Problem is also extended from the task table. So your answer is task table. Let's move to next question. When creating a global custom table named ABC, which is the table name that is automatically assigned by the platform? So you can see I've created a table ABC and the name that is given to it is x underscore something underscore flow underscore ABC. So in this question, the question should actually be, if you add a field, what will be the label name created and not the table? And since the answer does not contain anything related to x underscore number underscore flow underscore the name of the table, but it contains u underscore abc, which happens when we create a field, custom field name. So we will select u underscore abc in this answer. So this question is very important. The explanation is also very important to understand so that you're not confused. This should be global custom field. And when you create any field, any custom field, the platform will name it, label it as u underscore the field name. Next question. Your customer would like to create a new template to notify users who are affected by network outages at their site. Which module would you use to create a new notification? Let's type notifications. You can see under system notification, email, and then notification. So system notification, email notifications, we click to create a new notification. Next question. On the reports page, what sections allow you to see which reports are visible to different audiences? Let us navigate to reports, view and run. And here you see there are 4 tabs: My Reports, Group, Global, and All. There are 4 tabs, which is My Reports, Group, Global, and All. And this is what your question was. What are the sections that allow you to see reports visible to different audiences? So Group, My Reports, Global, and All. Next question. On a business rule, the when setting determines at what point the rule executes. What are the options for specifying that timing? Let's go to business rules under system definition. And here you can see when to run gives you 4 options: before, after, async, and display. Next question. When impersonating a user for testing purposes, what is the best way to return to the instance? Logged in with your user account. So, suppose I am impersonating able tutor. You can see able tutor is here. So if you want to go back, you will have to end impersonation. So with end impersonation, you can come back to your own logged in profile There is no use of logging in, logging out. So this is your answer. The best way to return to your instance is end impersonation. Next question. On a filter condition, which component is always a choice list? So here we are in the incident table, and in the filter you can see is your choice list, the operator. You can also say this is also a choice list here when we are selecting the fields, but this is not in our option, in our answer option. Here they have only mentioned operator, operation, matching criteria, filter criteria, and the answer will be your operator is a choice field. This one, what is the most common role that has access to almost all platform feature, function, and data? Security admin, sysadmin, admin, system administrator, base admin. And here you see it's system administrator. We call it admin. So this is your answer and not anyone else. Next question. Which tool graphically displays an infrastructure view of CI and its relationship? Let's go to any CI. So I'm picking suppose Linux. Scroll down. This is your dependency view icon. You should also know this icon. So sometimes they give the picture and ask you, what does this icon mean? It is dependency view. Click on this. And here you see the infrastructure view of your configuration item. So this server is in this way connected to other server and client services. So which tool graphically displays dependency view? So no confusion about dependency map or dependency view. We have just seen that this is called dependency view, not map. What are the main components of the form design interface? Suppose this is the form, configure, form design, page header, field navigator, and form layout. These are the three things. Next question. What are the three key tables in an enterprise CMDB? CMDB, CMDB underscore rel underscore CI, and CMDB underscore CI. This is your answer. Let's check. Let's type CMDB dot list. This is your base configuration item table. CMDB underscore rel underscore ci dot list. Here you go. This is your relationship table. Last one, cmdb underscore ci dot list. And this is your configuration item table. Next question. On what part of the ServiceNow instance would you find option to impersonate user? Banner. In the banner, you find the option to impersonate user when you click on the icon where your profile is given. So next question, what system property needs to be set to true to activate push notifications for better assessment taking experience on the Now mobile app? Answer is glide.sg.universal underscore links. Let's see if something like that exists. Let's go to sys underscore properties dot list table. Search for this. Yes. So glide SG universal link enabled. If you enable it, so this is for the mobile feature. This is the universal link for feature in mobile. And our question was related to mobile app. Next question. When working on a form, what is the difference between insert and update operations? So this is an open form. If you click on save, you will remain on this form. If you click on insert, it will exit the form. If you update any form, click on update. It will also save and exit the form. So the answer is insert creates new record and update saves changes. Both exit the form. So they will both exit the form. So remain on the form will not be your answer. And the last one, insert, save, changes, and remains on the form. Again, this is not the answer. Both will exit the form. Next question. Which icon would you double click to expand and collapse the list of all applications and module? Very simple question with very complicated options. So let me show you what it is asking and what is the answer. Answer is application. You can see why. Let's go and see. So here, if you double click on filter, nothing will happen. If you double click on stars, nothing will happen. But when you click on the application, any application, suppose incident application, you click on any application, the double click will help you expand and collapse. Let me show you here. So expand and collapse. So this is what this question meant, and this is why the answer is application. Next question. After finishing your work on high security settings, what do you do to return to normal admin security levels? So how do you go to do any high security level task? You click on elevate role. This will give you access to perform high security settings. And now if you want to come back, the only way will be to log out. See, it is giving you no options to come back. So you will have to log out and then log in. So we have to log back in. Next question. What type of field allows you to look up values from one table to other table? So you have to be very cautious in this type of question. It is asking about the type of field and not how you do it. So how you do it, dot working helps you. This is the process. Dot working is a process. But it is asking you which type of field will allow you to look for the value, to allow you to actually perform the dot working. So the answer is reference table and not the dot work. So suppose this is my form and I want email ID of the caller. So I'll just go to form layout. Okay, here I wanted caller's email ID. So just click here. This is a reference field expansion available. Click on caller email and send. The reference field allows me to go into the list of the field that that particular table has, and accordingly you can select the field that you want, and you can see here is your email. So once you select your color, automatically your email will pop up, because reference field can dot work and get the details from other table. Next question, which module would you use to customize your instance's banner image, text, and colors? System properties, basic configuration, UI 16. Let's go and see. Basic configuration, UI 16. Here you see banner image, text on the banner, and the color. All these three can be checked from or can be changed from basic configuration UI 16 module under the system properties. This is your answer. So just to give you an idea of when dot working answer comes into picture. So this is a question, what ServiceNow feature allows you to include data from secondary related table on a report? Answer is dot working. We have just used dot working in one of the form in previous question, so I will not navigate again, but this is a feature. Okay, and that question was about the type of field that allows you to get data from the other table. So type of field will be reference field, and feature that allows you to do that is dot working. Hope this is clear now. So this is all about this video. In the next video, we will see you with few more questions and some more navigations on the instance to clarify and validate the answers of those questions. Thank you for watching. All the best. You can also get the PDF link in the description below.